viewers, welcome to Baraton TV, here and hereafter. The program today, as usual, is Kids Time. Kids Time is a program dedicated to children, parents, and the teachers to children. It brings us stories, exciting stories, and adventures of the Bible. Through these stories, we get to learn so much and have fun. Welcome! Our story today is about the Passover. The Passover is a story found in Exodus, chapter 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 11 and 12, about the plagues that befell the people of Egypt. Israelites were in Egypt for a long time. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, a very long time, children. And they were so oppressed. The king of Egypt did bad things to them. He made them the slaves of the Egyptians. The people of Egypt took advantage of the children of Israel. They used to be slaved around, ordered around, to be insulted, and the parents were being beaten, the mummies, the daddies, the uncles. Oh, it was a sad situation in Egypt. The Israelites did not have peace of mind. They had very little to eat. And God wanted to free the children of Israel from Egypt. One day he sent Moses to the people to Egypt to go and tell Pharaoh to let the people of Israel to go, to be free from all the slavery. Children, how many of you know how slaves are treated? I don't know if there's any one of you who has ever met someone who has been mistreated or is being mistreated while working in someone's home. Sometimes they're not given food. Sometimes they don't dress well, and they are always sad. It is a very sad situation to be in such a place. Children, how many of you have been mistreated? Do you know what being mistreated is? Being told bad things, being insulted, being beaten around even when there is no need for you to be beaten, being punished for sins and wrongs that you haven't done. That is what the Israelites went through in Egypt. Now, the Lord had sent plagues to Egypt, because Pharaoh could not listen and let the Israelites to go. This time round, the plague that he sent upon the people of Egypt was this one: that he would kill all the firstborns, the firstborn animals, the firstborn cows, the firstborn children, whether a boy or a girl, any firstborn belonging to the Egyptians. These are the people of Egypt, because Pharaoh had refused to listen to the order that God had given to him through Moses. Oh, it was going to be a very sad day. But let me tell you, the people of Israel, who were God's children, were given a heads up. Do you know what a heads up is? They were told, you know what? If you want to escape this plague, you need to put blood on the doorpost, on top of the door, so that when the angel of the Lord is coming and passing to kill all the firstborns of the families without blood on the doorposts, you are going to survive. What happened next is that this news went to all the Israelites, but the Egyptians they did not know anything of it because they were not told of it. You know why? God wanted to punish Pharaoh and his people because of mistreating the Israelites. As I told you earlier on, everyone was told to put blood on their doorposts that night when the angel was supposed to pass. That was the angel of death. Can you imagine, children? The angel of death passing through your homes? It was a scary thing to experience. No single person would have wanted their firstborns to die. So the Israelites, they obeyed one by one from every door to every door. They took blood and put on the doorposts. They smeared and smeared and smeared and made sure that it was visible so that when the angel of death was passing that night, they would all survive. All their firstborns would survive. And you know, when they did this, as promised, when the night came, the angel of death came. And he was passing through every house. Any house that did not have blood on the doorstep was not spared. All the firstborns were killed. The firstborn of the cows, the firstborn of the hens, the firstborn of each and every creature that was living in Egypt. And when morning came, there was crying and wailing. Oh, what has befallen us? What has befallen us? Pharaoh, Pharaoh, kindly let the Israelites go. Let them go, because this is a punishment on us. The Lord is punishing us because we have been cruel to his people. We have not been kind to the Israelites. We have not been caring and loving to them. Kindly let them go if this is what is going to always befall us. And you know what? Pharaoh told Moses, take your people, go with them. But one lesson that we need to learn from this is that because of the obedience of the Israelites, they were spared that night of the Passover. That was called the Passover night, when the angel of the Lord was passing and killing each and every firstborn in the houses where there was no blood on the doorposts. Let me tell you, children, obedience, and through obedience, you can get saved. You can always live a happy life if you obey God. Even if something wrong or bad comes upon you, when you have obeyed God, he will make peace. He will make it a peaceful moment for you. How many of us promise to be obedient and do as God has told them to do? Had the Israelites not obeyed that night of the Passover, the angel of the Lord would not have passed over their households. The firstborns would have been killed. But we praise God because he has provided us, all of us, with a chance that when we listen to him, we have the choice to obey him or not. How many of us, again, promise me that we are going to obey what we are told? I can see you. I promise too. I am going to obey the voice of the Lord when he says, do this, do that. Child of God, obedience is key. God bless you, and see you next time at Kids Time. Baraton TV, here and hereafter, always bringing to you this program. God bless you. Bye-bye, children. See you next time.